Well, hello from the Hashknife. And we got a situation here. I got a set of twins about a week ago, and the cow's taken to the little bull calf pretty well, and kind of half-heartedly to the heifer calf. So I've been kind of watching them, keeping them paired up, making sure that little heifer is able to get plenty to eat. Excuse me, I keep looking over the camera here because I got a cow that just lost her calf last night. And so I'm trying to convince them both that this is in their best interest. So see here is I've got the cow. He's not too wild about taking the calf. Calf's pretty stressed, but there we go. This calf has now decided that this is a pretty good dinner bucket. It's pretty captive because I got this cow in the head catch. What we use generally for pulling calves, assisting in a birth, when something's backwards or too big, you know, those kinds of things. So the cow can't do it on her own. The cow really wants a calf badly, but she just doesn't want this calf. So I've done a couple of things. There's some products on the market that you can use. Oh, there we go. I was just been by hand squirting milk in her mouth, and she was not really taken to this. But there's some products that you can get to make a smell on the cow's nose and then match that to the calf. You spray the calf down, or there's all kinds of different things. We used to, in the way old days, we'd skin the dead calf and then put that hide on the back of this young calf, or the calf you want to graft. And so I noticed this morning that this little girl, she was running around trying to find anybody who would allow her to steal a little bit of lunch, and nobody was having much of it. So she's getting feed where she can. She's milking as she can. I thought this is a good opportunity to try to graft this calf onto this cow, because this cow's a perfectly good cow. Just something wrong with this calf. We did some work on her last night trying to keep her alive, and it just didn't materialize. So this is a really good sign. If this calf and cow can take each other, then that's a win. It takes a set of twins off of one cow that is going to be super taxed. She had a set of twins last year, and it taxed her pretty heavily, and now she's got another set this year. So if I can graft her onto this cow, that helps everybody. And what I was trying to say with the smell stuff is I'm trying something a little different. A lot of that stuff doesn't work all that great. The calf hide kind of works. You do what you can. But I was talking to an old friend of mine, geez, a number of years ago, and all of his cows would really come to grain, or to pellets, just as our cows do. So what I've done is I crushed up a bunch of pellets, and I just crumbled them up, and I spread them all along her back, her head, neck, nose, and then I fed the cow. And the cow is getting a little bit better about coming close to her, letting the calf come up to her, but she kicks her away a little bit, but not horribly. So here we are. She wouldn't take her, but she's warming up to her, and this calf was getting a little stressed and needed something to eat. So I brought the cow in and got her head caught. And she's not kicked this calf off at all. So this is maybe the start of something beautiful here. And I may have to take the calf and pull it away from the cow again, bring the cow back into this head catch, you know, because they'll get to fighting you and step on the calf. They don't care about them. So I may have to do this again a number of times, but I'm going to keep this cow and calf up close, and we will, oh man, that's good when that tail wags. That's a good sign. She might have hit the chocolate spigot there. Only a tail goes like that for sweets and chocolates. Anyhow, we'll keep you posted. We'll see how this goes, and hopefully we got us a success story here later on. Well, here's round two. I've left them in the corral for the afternoon, and this little heifer's been trying real hard to grab some lunch, and this cow kicks her off, so she's going to get more of this making her stand still treatment. And this calf is being pretty darn persistent, so that's a good thing. But she needs to let her nurse without kicking her off. This calf come running right in here. Wish I'd have had a picture of it, but I don't. But she'll settle down here in a minute. That's got to feel good relieving some pressure off that bag too. But hopefully we'll keep doing this, and this calf is spry enough and it's fast enough that it can get out of her way when she moves around. The only thing I'm worried about is we're stepping on her, but she'll get a belly full of food. She knows where that's coming from, and all of a sudden I'm becoming her best friend because we're tag teaming this bucket of milk. All right, stay tuned. Here we got the baby in again. It's early morning. And this cow, I'm trying her without the head catch. And this is what happens. She keeps kicking this baby off, so we'll see if we can stick her back in the head catch and persuade her a little bit more. She's got to be able to take this baby and let her eat as she wishes. Here, we're getting a little bit better. She's getting slightly more cooperative. You can see that little one is undeterred. She's figured out that her and I are tag teaming this cow, and if this cow will just come around and say, you know what, this is the only thing that I'm able to nurse, then maybe she'll accept this calf a little bit better. This is, at least she's not kicking her off, or she's moving away. Yeah, there's a kick, but I think the calf banged her a little bit too. These calves get a little rough with these cows. They'll hit that bag with their head to let more milk down. They're pretty smart. It's like they do that. I've seen them do that within minutes of the first time they've nursed. Just some instinct that they figure out how the heck that more milk gets if I hit it with my head. I guess that's all they got. They got no thumbs. Thank God, or I'd be in trouble. All right. We'll let her finish out, and hopefully this goes nice and smooth. Only 700 more of these. Maybe she'll take this calf. This is what makes for long, non-productive days. She's trying to avoid her. Come on, little one. Yeah, that girl. You just get right back in there. This calf is smart, too. This helps. She's smart. She's pretty persistent. And she's able to reach all 4 nipples from one side. That can't feel good, but that's what they do. All right. Well, we'll keep going on this a little later. Ooh, she smelled her hind end. That's always a halfway positive sign. When they start licking them, licking their tail or rear end, that will spur that calf, especially newborns, to suck. And a lot of times if you got one that won't suck, and you can massage them around the rectum, and just kind of just rub them, they will have an instinct to suck, so that helps. Yeah, maybe she'll start accepting her. Let's hope so. Hey. Get back in there, little one. That's right. Look her over, stare her down. Tell her who's boss. Atta girl. Hey, cow, let her in there. Make me intervene again here. You let that baby suck. Had a kid. Try from this side. Hey. You let her suck. Yeah, if I distract her a little bit here, that helps. That little kid can get in there. Hey. All right, you're about to go in the head catch. All right, kiddo, do your thing. Atta girl. Yeah, get up there. She might try to kick, but you got to be insistent. Your belly's pretty full from the looks of it, but latch on. There you go. She's a little wary. She got kicked in the head a few times by this cow. I don't blame her. Getting cow kicked doesn't feel good. There we go. That's better access. And you got two alternatives. You can either let this calf do this in the open, or we can take it from you till you decide to let us take it from the open. I don't like this being tight and confined like this because this calf can sure get hurt, so that's why I have to be here the whole time. I give that cow a little grain, that bucket's there in front. I give her a little cow cake to eat it. Has an incentive to come in there, and also as a little bit of a reward. Yeah, hey, that's some cake. Put your head in there. There we go. Give her that. She gets that. Everybody's happy until we run out of that. If this gets her to slow down a little bit, distract her a little and give her a chance to fill up. We keep doing this, eventually she's going to give in, I hope. This is one of those things that you hope you've done the right thing. Sure is the right thing to take this twin away when she's competing for food or not getting food. You got to get it from somewhere, but then it's a matter of, did this cow, is she really the one for the right choice? Not that I've got many alternatives, but I want them to really pair up, so she's going to take care of this calf. Alright. Don't fight. You're fine. Don't get mad. There you go, little one, get back in there. She's smart. She gets out of the way. And the cow starts moving. And then she comes right back to it. You can't ask for a better calf. There's nothing worse than one that won't suck when they got an opportunity. And this is about as good as it gets on this calf's end. All right. I'm not having to milk this cow out. That really helps. Well, we're making a little bit of headway. The calf is able to get in there and grab some lunch, and the cow's letting her do it. I've had to put her in the head catch now, 3-4 times now, I think, 3 times, and now with limited success without it. So I let her fill up earlier a couple times today, and then she's been turned out. I just threw some hay out for this cow, and you know, she kicked this calf off once, but now she's allowing her to get right in there. So we might be making a little bit of headway. Let's hope so. Let's hope she takes this calf in short order and keep them together and decides that, you know what, adoption is a good thing. Of course, we got a peanut gallery of horses here that I'm training that needs to be in on the mix. Asking all kinds of questions. Hey, where can I get one of those? You don't need one of those. If I send you one with a colt in you, I think your owner would be a little unhappy. Well, we've got another successful nursing on this calf, but we've had to do it this way again. So she didn't want to take this calf out there, and so as you can see, a little hard to see, I have had to skin her dead calf. And it's kind of a gruesome way to do it, but it's worked the past, kind of old school type. So we'll let her out, smell her calf. Ooh. Ooh, she says, hey, wait. That's my baby. How come my baby all of a sudden showed up? So we tie this to this calf, and we'll leave her in here with her. And see, that just, I've got that old hide draped over her, and hopefully she'll say, you know what, this isn't such a bad thing, and start to accept this calf. We'll try that. Kind of getting down here to desperation. I don't like that she hasn't taken it or won't take it as easily. She did, and she was kind of mixed and lukewarm about it. Sorry for the photography here, but, or videography. But anyway, we're trying to get her to take this calf that clearly not her own, and she's thinking it's not her own, but it sure smells like it should be her own. That's the whole point. If she'll now take this calf and let her nurse think it's hers, then we got it made. Otherwise, we're going to be a lot longer time here, and I'm going to try everything I can to give her every advantage we can. We haven't had to do this in a long time, but we'll see what we can do. Here we go. She's smelling this baby. Oh yeah, that flaming, she's almost like a bull does, looking for hormone receptors. She's sniffing on this baby. She knows that's the right smell. I should have done this to begin with, but you think she's going to take it? It's not a problem. And you can get this calf grafted, but it didn't work as well as I wanted, so here we go. I'm going to leave them here close together. This calf she's sucked her out quite a bit, but I wanted her to realize that she'd been drained, and she knows that. Hi, sweetheart. And she was very difficult to get in this morning, so that's why I'm getting more and more deliberate about what we're doing here, trying to be advantageous to her natural inclination to take her own calf. So and it's going to be a fight, beyond a fight, to get her to do this. So this calf is kind of milk drunk. she is full of milk and happy, but she'll bed down for a little bit and go to sleep. And when she gets up, hopefully this cow she's paying more attention to her now, nose-wise, smelling her, trying to figure out why all of a sudden she got this good smell that she hasn't had in the past. But I don't think they really reason that well. But we'll give her a little time to think about this and realize that, you know what, that's what my baby smelled like, and this must be my baby. That's the long and the short of it right there. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, we might be getting some headway made here. I'm not seeing her allowing this baby to nurse out in the corral, but I did bring her in just now under some duress. She doesn't want to come in, and most of it's, I think, she doesn't want to get put in that head catch, and I don't blame her, but still, she needs to let this baby eat. So the calf is a little bit wary of her, of course, just like that. If she moves, the calf will probably move away really fast. But this is the first time that I've been able to do this. Oh yeah, come on, smell that baby. Start to accept her. I think she's starting to accept her. This has been a rough road, and she is not happy with me, doesn't like me anymore, and I frankly don't care. My concern is about this calf. See it? Yeah, see, she's giving a little warning there. But if we can continue to do this, I'm going to let this calf suck for a little bit. And if she starts to kick her off, then I'm going to give her a little bit of cow cake. But so far, so good. Man, this is the best encouragement I've seen so far. And baby is not as shy this morning as she was. You see how when she moved, she kind of separated. Cow's just not happy. And this is not an ideal cow for this. A lot of cows will just take these calves. A lot of them are even worse. So it is what it is. You deal with it. Try to innovate. And I had that other calf, her own calf's hide on her when I skinned it yesterday and put it on this calf, tied it to her for the day. That seemed to help right off the bat, but yeah, it sure didn't cure it completely and really make her accept her. But this is some good stuff. Well, I'm out first thing in the morning. The light's just coming up, and look what we have. We've got number 97 taking on that little heifer twin, letting her nurse. So this is very successful. Really a relief off my mind that I've done the right thing here. So we're going to keep them around here for a couple more days, and I just want to make sure that this is going to stick and stay. This cow has been much more attentive. She's been talking to this calf, and the calf is almost like she's not bonded to the cow like she should be, which is no big surprise. I think this calf has been an opportunist for 3, 4, or 5 days before we lost this calf on this cow. I think she was just going from cow to cow, eating what she could when she could. So there's really been no maternal bond there for the calf. And hopefully give them a few more days, that'll change. All right, good success story. Here's a little bit more success. We've turned out this number 97 cow and that 88 twin heifer in with some of these heifers that are about to calve. And as you can see, that little girl and this cow have started to bond. A cow just called her over and up out of a nap, and she ran over and tried to nurse off of this cow right in front of us here. And the cow talked to her again, and she left that one and that heifer and then come right over to her and started nursing. So we've got a real strong bond starting to develop. This is really good. I'll give it a couple more days and turn them out. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. So I just turned these two out. The calf got caught behind the fence here on the way out. So I let a distress call. A little bit of a "Wah!" And she come back running. There's this cow's just got her calf here. She's just stupid. She's a young heifer. And "Wah!" That made her come on a run. So you know she wants this calf. Now this calf has just got to go with her. Fences are hard. Things are difficult when you're little. You'd think you'd stick pretty close to that dinner bucket, little one. Let's go. You got a full belly, that's why. You don't care. There we go. Come on, yep. Listen to him talk. Listen to her. There we go. That's much better. Cow's just got to keep her with her. And she's got one of those little independent minds, you might say. Horse has got to check it out. See what's going on. There we go. Okay. Now we're unobstructed.